Insert coin. Insert coin. Insert coin. Insert coin. Insert coin. Insert. This week we watched Street Fighter from 1994.
After 7 months of fighting, the civil war in Shadaloo may have reached the turning point. The capital has just fallen.
In December 1994, the forces of freedom will face a power-mad dictator in a struggle for the fate of the world.
Yeah, so, Street Fighter.
No, it's Street Fighter.
No. No, it's Street Fighter.
No, it's Street Fighter, like the fighter part.
No, it's Street Fighter, because the street is the most important part here.
The street, no, the fighter. The fighting part is the most important part? Street Fighter?
Why don't you just call it Fighter then? It's Street Fighter.
No.
If you want to take this...
The settlers like me, eh?
Alright, we'll go to the badamateurs map.
We'll go out in the streets if that's so important.
New Zealand. Let us come together in fellowship.
What did you think of Street Fighter?
Get them patched up and bring them. Are you the same as Sagat and Bison? Or am I right?
Yeah, it was pretty average. Well, the thing is, people say that this is so bad it's funny, so bad it's good type movie.
There was a bit of that.
There's a couple of slivers of it that I thought, yeah, okay, that was funny.
General Bison, he's a bad guy. If you know this, then why do you serve him?
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
You got paid?
This felt weird because it wasn't a standard like 4-character. They had to deal with having 12 characters that you have to cram them all in because everyone has to be on screen.
Yeah.
Even if they don't make sense as the position they're playing in the story.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters just crammed in for no good reason.
Yeah, like Dalsum. And you picture Dalsum in the game.
Amazing. Holy man.
Here's what Dalsum looks like in the game. It's like, okay, now imagine what they did in the movie. What do you think he would be in the movie? Like a yogi.
Yeah, like a holy man.
Yoga guy, yeah.
Super powers like he's harnessed the powers of fire. We know that much about him.
Yeah, I thought I'd always assumed that he had like got such great yogic power over his own body. He could stretch himself and things like that. But no, in this he's a scientist.
Yeah.
With a British accent. Jean-Claude Van Damme playing Guile.
Main character.
Protagonist. Terrible.
Amateur antagonist.
He is the worst. He's the worst. And then you got Kylie Minogue. She's alright. She's pretty much nothing. She's just not really... The movie would be fine if she wasn't in it.
Nothing.
Her character doesn't have any impact. She's just there to be like, where's the Colonel? He's back, yay! And the guy who plays M. Bison,
Yeah.
he's really good because he's just over the top as, and he plays it like he's hamming it up big time, which I'm a fan of. But Van Damme, he's in a different movie. He's in his own movie. Like everything he says in this weird way where he enunciates on the wrong words. Like, here we are to review the movie.
This war is not about your personal vendetta.
Anyway, how did the characters match up with their game counterparts?
Well, let's go through the list. I've got my list here on my phone.
Okay, well we had Dalsum.
But I was going to even point out that there's barely any street fighting in the movie called Street Fighter. There's barely any fighting in the movie called Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And the fighting isn't on the streets. It's in like military facilities.
Okay, so it should really have been called Military Facility Fighter.
Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile.
Okay, yes.
And we're going to approach this as absolute, like, I don't know a hell of a lot about the characters in the game. We're going to go at it like someone who walks up to the arcade machine and sees what's on the screen.
Yep.
And I've always implied, like, Guile is an American guy with massive blonde hair who can throw energy beam thingies, energy discs out.
Yeah. And what about Jean-Claude?
Yeah, he can't speak English. He's got terrible dyed hair that doesn't flare out into a big V. He wears blue clothes, which maybe he wears blue in some versions of the game. He does the kick.
He has a blue alternate uniform costume. I know that much.
He does the kick, the butterfly kick.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
didn't
does.
do any sonic boom.
No. What about Ryu and Ken?
Ryu and Ken,
Heroes of many.
So in the game, I assume, right, that they've grown up together at the same dojo, they're friends, but they also use each other to get better, training Vegeta Goku style. No, in this they are both Americans, they're both basically con men, and the clothes they wear, the iconic clothes, are just the bad guys' army clothes that they stole when they infiltrated their army. So it'd be like if Luke Skywalker was constantly shown wearing Stormtrooper armor and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, what's that? And then 10 years later they show you that, oh, that's the bad guy's clothes.
Hey, well, at least they would have done some good kung fu.
Yeah. Yep. No.
All right, then. Well, what about the likes of like Chun-Li, Balrog, old Ganryu? No, not Ganryu. E Honda.
Yeah.
E Honda.
Hank, how dare you mix those things up? So different. E Honda.
Sorry to lump them together like that, but you know, these three very separate characters.
Yeah, I'm sure that each one of those is somebody's favourite character.
What were they like in the movie? Actually, no, they were all a team. They were a news team.
That's right. So
Yeah.
E Honda was Japanese, and I mean, it was Hawaiian,
Yep.
but not Japanese. Then you had a boxer, that's Balrog, right?
Yep,
The boxer.
Yep, ex-professional famous boxer.
With a ridiculous fringe that he's cut himself.
He's just now a van news guy.
And Chun-Li's a reporter / ninja.
Well, that seems all like they've crammed all that together. That's weird.
Balrog, do you believe this?
Believe this, Honda. Man, I'm shooting it.
What about Zangief?
Yeah, he's in it. He's a bad guy. Well, he's on the team of the bad guys, but he's basically really, really stupid. He was awesome. I enjoyed Zangief because he was like, he barely said anything. He's barely in it, but with the two things he did say were actually well delivered and well written comedy lines. I thought
They were, yeah.
they stood out amongst the rest of this dreck.
And he didn't have enough to do to be annoying, so
Yeah.
it ended up being a highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, who else was on the bad guys team? We had Vega.
Yeah.
He was shoehorned in as like just a cage fighter at the beginning. He doesn't even have a line.
At the start, there's going to be a fight with him,
Yeah,
and Ryu's going to have to fight him.
that's right.
And it's like, finally we're going to see some action, and then no, this fight gets interrupted. But Ryu pulls out a weapon and does this like flashy intro that's supposed to put off the guy from fighting him, right? And it's basically he holds a sword out and goes like left, right, butterfly, figure eight motions, just quite fast for a while.
My kids can do that one.
He throws it.
What about my favourite character, Saget?
Saget, Bob Saget.
Big Bob Saget.
Big
surely,
Bob Saget.
Surely he was an impressive specimen. Physical, giant.
Yeah, he was he had something about him. He was at least intimidating in a way. His character had a little bit of gravitas, I thought.
When the war is over, we'll see how much of the country is left. Meanwhile, let's see the color of your money.
One of the highlights of the movie, Blanca.
Blanca.
I don't know what Blanca's backstory is, but
All right, you tell me what you think Blanca might be from the game, just from looking at the game.
from the game I thought he was like a jungle man who was primitive, and I don't know, he kind of got strange by living in the forest. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I sort of thought, like, if he was in a humid jungle,
Yeah.
there's that sort of, when you have thunder, you get more and more thunderstorms, because you get that electrical charge in the air.
Yeah.
And maybe something to do with that,
And
what it was.
The rainforest sort of juicy environment means he's this sort of electrically charged modified human.
Oh.
I didn't really know.
But in this, he's an American soldier who basically gets sold at the river by his friend, because his friend's a complete idiot.
We're coming! Charlie! Charlie! Hang on, buddy. We're coming! We're coming!
Let's mess this guy up. Well done, Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's good writing. That's great writing. Was there any writing?
God. I was expecting them to have some sort of fight scenes, like extensive, maybe some superpowers, like some fireballs.
The bare minimum that a Street Fighter fan would want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the spinning kicks and the big...
Who's a Yoga Flame?
Yeah, he's just a scientist. So, no, he's got like a Bunsen burner. That's the closest you're going to get.
These people in the movie, they had no backstory.
Yeah, well, you get Chun-Li's, but like way towards the end. It does need to take a little time to make you care about the characters, you know, or do it in a smart way. It all felt kind of rushed. Yes, it didn't have any cool stuff.
No cool stuff.
No cool stuff. not good.
Well,
that's bad.
How would you rate this?
Well,
sort of biscuit.
Yeah, that's a struggle even. But I'll probably use Choco Aids.
Choco Aids.
Choco Aids. That is the name of the biscuit that we have here. Chocolate orange biscuit.
Choco
so
Aids.
There's 12 in a pack.
Oh yeah.
And I'd give it 3 Choco Aids out of 12.
Oh, okay. 3 Choco Aids out of 12. Well, yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choco Aids though. I'd give this more air biscuits.
Continue. 10.
Oh.
9. Ooh. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Game over!
Intruder destroyed.